Check 1 2 1 2. All right, we'll see what happens. Hope that y'all are having a wonderful day wherever you are all over the planet. I'm Andre in the flow. I'm gonna do a quick little, I don't know, 30, 40 minute session. What's up? Come on into the space. Oh, I'm off camera. I've not warmed up today. I've not hydrated. This is kind of fresh out the gate. I did take one quick little meeting. I'll sing for about 30, 35 minutes, and then I'll be back to my emails and life. I do need a bit of a jacket, though. So stand by, everybody, while I take care of my creature comforts, because who wants to sing while being cold? So just stand by for 1 second. I'll leave you with the birds. Are you seeing it for yourself today? Are you loving yourself today? Are you believing in the magic of your heart today? Or are you letting life pass you by? Are you believing in yourself? Do you see it for yourself? Do you see it for your magic? Do you believe in the possible? Or are you believing in the impossible? I believe in the possible. What song today do I want to be my first song of the day? Something nice and easy. Let's just start with one that needs work. I don't know how this is going to sound as the first song. Check, check, check. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Share my life, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Take my love, I'll never ask for too much, just all that you are in everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. But don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you, you. You see through right to the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love. I never knew love like I know it with you. with a memory survive. Ooh, one I can hold on to. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I'll remember forever. But don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I mad? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. Don't you walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you, you, have you. Check 1 2. Check. 1 2. Very bright on top. Check. 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. Check 1 2. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I'm Andre in the Flow, singing a little live set from New York, fresh out of bed and a meeting. The order of operations was emails in bed, haircut, shower, meeting. Now I'm here with you. That's the exact order of operations. And then after this, I've got to go on and work. I've got like 3 different client accounts to work on today to kind of close some threads. So anyway, this is my morning warm up to kind of see where my instrument is for the day. I do this every day because I sing every day. And I practice every day. And if I'm going to practice sitting in my home studio by my damn self, I might as well share the love with people. I don't waste music. I'm really washed out today, huh? I don't waste musical notes, and I don't waste food. That's a rule. Hope you like it. Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? Reaching out to touch a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I say. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. Looking out across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why, tell them that. Thanks to all the watchers today. Why does he do it that way? Why does he do it that way? If they say why does he do it this way? I like living this way. I really do. A little short set today, about 30 minutes will do. I have to move on with my life. Tara sent me a message in the DMs. It says, just because you're good at something doesn't mean you have to do it all the time. Give your gifts a rest. Not everyone and everything deserves your gifts. That's why I'm only giving 30 minutes today. I could give 10 hours. Y'all have been on here. There's a stream that exists that's like a 10-hour live stream of me singing for 10 hours straight. But that's not today. Today, I'm going to take Tara's advice and still do what I want, but also not be here forever. There's literally work to do. If you want to find out more about who I am and what I do in the world and the kind of magic that I create, campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com. And if you want to find, I don't think that the radio station, the live 24/7 radio station button is there, but it will be. I'm Andre in the Flow, live from New York City. Here's my raw vocal. You got to see it for yourself. You got to believe in your dreams. You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan. Cross the desert like an everyman. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. You can reach me by sailboat. Climb a tree and swing rope to rope. Take a sled and slide it down the slope into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy colt, cross the border in a blaze of hope. Oh yes you can. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Hey, Tech Tight. There are hills and mountains. Good to see you, buddy. Between us, always something to get over. How's your Thursday? If I had my way, surely you would be closer. Where are you based, Tech Tight? And I need you closer. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Where are you based, buddy? I'm in New York City. You've told me, but I forgot. Or maybe I'm doxing you on the internet. I don't want to do that, but I think you're in the States. Ooh, oh yeah, oh yes, oh yes, yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yeah. What a feeling it is to be alive. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Good to see you. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. It's gonna go up for you. And I need you closer. And you can windsurf into my life. Tech Tight. Take me up on a carpet ride. We can make it in a big balloon, but you better get here soon. You can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an everyman. Oh yes, I love Boulder, I love Fort Collins, I love Denver, I love Aspen. Oh, I love you, oh, I love you, oh, I love dispensaries. I don't care how you get here, just if you can. I don't care. Oh, we're warming up. Oh, I love you, oh, I love you. I need you beside me. I don't care how you get here, just I know. I need you beside me. Past the duchy upon the left-hand side. Oh, upon the left-hand side. I don't care how you get here, just pass it if you can. We're at minute 19. I'm not going to go further than like 35. I have to be disciplined today in my behaviors. Shout out to everybody like Tech Tight, 7, who's watching from Colorado, one of those square states. So good to see you. I used to live in Wyoming, I think I told you. So I was in and out of Colorado a lot. I lived in Wyoming, but I had lovers in... Oh. The last time I ignored the MacBook Pro telling me that we were running out of power, the whole feed went down. We're not going to do that today. Anyway, if you want to connect with me, if you want to train with me and learn how to put your magic into the world, if you want to build some of your magic with me, if you want to collab on a project, just visit campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com. We'd love to hear from you, even if it's just a simple hello. I'm Andre in the Flow, coming to you live from New York City, singing directly into Colorado and other places in the world, as I do for hundreds of watchers and listeners every day. Why am I here? Well, the answer's simple. It's down below. To encourage and equip and empower you to do what I'm doing, to not hide in your life, to not shrink yourself down and become smaller, but to fully stand in your mighty, divine I am power. So if you're into that kind of energy and that kind of love, then reach out. If you're not, I will see you somewhere across the galaxy, because that's how this works. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. Ooh, ooh, oh. Interesting choices today, right? Hey, Tall Cheesecake, what's good? Andre, Andrew, Andres, Andre E, Dre, Uncle Dre, Andre and the Flow. Call me whatever you want. I'm glad to see you, Tall Cheesecake. Ooh, yeah. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Yeah, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, oh my girl. Talking about my girl, sunshine on a cloudy day, even in the month of May. Talking about my girl, oh, 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 oh. I'm sure there are times where you sit there feeling down on yourself, but no, you really do bring this world the light it needs. Beautiful singing, brother. Oh, thank you. Yes. Tall Cheesecake says, I agree with the above statement. Y'all are not going to make me cry today. That's what's not going to happen. I screenshot all of the love so that I can remember it. Yeah, on the days when I'm feeling low, there's a folder on my computer where I have the screenshots of the kind things that you all say to me. I also have screenshots of the mean things people say to me for the FBI. You know, you must keep your receipts. But yeah, it's not easy. I've been live streaming on this particular Reddit platform for at least the last, I don't want to lie, I think it's been a year, but I've been streaming generally for like years, and it has been painful at times. It's not always pretty to put yourself out into the world in a very vulnerable way. But like we were talking about yesterday, like I finally now see it for myself, right? I'm finally now believing in myself. I'm finally now, putting doubt to the side. I'm choosing love over fear. Finally in my life, like I'm deliberately every day waking up and choosing love over fear, and it makes it easier for me to get to you, Tech Tight and Tall, because I'm choosing to see it for myself, and I'm choosing the love of myself over the fear of myself. There's so many people who are afraid of themselves. They're afraid of their power. They're afraid of the unanswered questions of their life. But I'm no longer afraid. And Tech Tight and Tall and the other people who stop by as regulars here in the cafe, you make it easier for me to show up. because you're giving love and I'm giving love, and there's just this big love exchange that's happening. That's beautiful. So thank you so much for the green heart, and thank you for the love. And yeah, there are that's very real. There's not an artist. There isn't an artist or creative in the world that doesn't get down, because in a capitalistic patriarchal society, we're chasing that paper, and we're chasing to appease and get the approval of systems of oppression and power that are way deeper than us, and they've been around for hundreds of years. And now we're getting a choice in our lives, even as bombs are falling out of the sky as we speak onto countries. Every moment presents an opportunity to be love and to choose love over fear. The people who are dropping bombs are choosing fear over love deliberately. That's a choice. That's a deliberate choice. And so, I mean, I thank you for choosing love, Tektite and Tall. I really appreciate it. Tara's back clowning. One of our associate producers in Andre's Love Cafe, Tara Paolo Studios, in the house. Yeah, I screenshot for both the FBI and for myself. What do you think this is? Amateur hour at the Apollo? Of course I screenshot. And there's been an issue recently where the comments from the personal Facebook page, we're on like 12 channels right now. The comments from the personal Facebook page are making it onto the comment section, but they're not making it to the screen. So if you don't see your comment on the screen for me, it means that I've not heard you. I can only see the comments that are appearing that I'm putting up on the screen. So if I've not put your comment up, but you've been here for a minute, it's just because I can't see you because you're not watching me on the right platform. And yes, Tara is a resident goofball who's also on delay. So shout out to Tara Paolo Studio, Tektite, Tall Cheesecake 5357, and everybody else who's partaking in the love today. And yeah, I have had to send some stuff to the FBI. But one person said something very, very racially charged and mean to me one night, and their shit definitely got submitted to the Popo. We're in a whole new world. Oh, man. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. I'm a professional. New fantastic point of view, and no one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you. Unbelievable sights, indescribable feeling, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky, a whole new world, 100,000 things to see. I'm like a shooting star, I've come so far, I can't go back to where I used to be. With new horizons to pursue, and I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare, let me share this whole new world with you. I'll get to comments after I finish. I'm horrible at multitasking. Horrible at it. And then once the weed starts happening, it's over. a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view, and no one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. A whole new world with new horizons to pursue, and I'll chase them anywhere there's time to spare, anywhere there's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world, that's where we'll be. A thrilling chase, a wondrous place for you and me. We're coming to the end of this, y'all. We're coming to the end of this. Yeah, the FBI is real. Okay. Someone says FBI. I thought, okay, see what we have now. You are what the world needs right now. I'm not just saying that. We all know what's going on overseas. You really do bring this world light in a dark time. You're trying to make me cry, man. You're trying to make me cry. You're trying to make me cry. I cannot do this today. I haven't even started smoking up yet. I cannot do it with the. Yes, I can. I can do all the love. You are what the world needs right now. I'm not just saying that. We all know what's going on overseas. You really do bring this world light in a dark time. Don't estimate your power, bro. I hope more people find you and feel some love in their heart. Me too. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Crying and singing does not mix. All right. Here's the second to last one before we go. Oh, God. Choose love over fear. There's no regrets. There's no fear. There's no pain in love. Oh, yeah, they're definitely good tears. I get really emotional when I connect with people. Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. But I can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry, except they're not. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. And I won't forget what I did for love. What I did for love. Love is never gone. As we travel on, I may not make it. Love's what we'll remember. Kiss the day goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we'll remember. Kiss the day goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Oh, won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. Thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate you from the bottom of my Urkel heart. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I appreciate you, Tech. Tech Tight got me today, man. I gave you the best of me. I can't stay forever like I usually do because I've got work to do and people to consult with and projects to work on, but just know that my heart is full. And that's the reason why I showed up, and hopefully that's the reason why you showed up. I gave you the best of myself as you gave me the best of you. And remember, that's always enough. Always enough. Good to see you. Andre and the Flow, live vocal from New York City. Good to see y'all. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It's simple. I love it. Having you near me, having you here, good to see you. Our conversations, outrageous. You smile, and I smile, then I say, hey, this is getting personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while and play. Such a beautiful moment. Oh, yes. Thank you, Tech Tight. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, everybody. Poncho! Poncho! It's Poncho! Amazing. Amazing. Good to see you, Poncho. Having you close to me. Amazing. Outrageous. Give your best to me. Verse 2. Good morning. Here's breakfast. Lost track of time, but we had a... That's right, Tara. Let's catch a movie. Then a dinner. Tonight's the night we'll just unwind and stay. Hey, hey, let's stay personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while and play. Such a beautiful Are you dancing in your kitchen? Oh, at your desk, at your office desk. I'm giving you the best of me. Amazing. Amazing. I'm having you close to me. Amazing, amazing. Shout out to Tara Praolo Studio, my associate producer, coach, friend, internet friend, soul sibling buddy, my other soul siblings, Tech Tight 7, Poncho Villa 71, Tall Cheesecake 5357, Thanks so much for the love today. You really filled my cup. I'm so grateful. Can we take it on home? Oh, good to see you. I'm Andre in the Flow live from New York City. Oh, hey. Yeah. I'm giving you the best of me. It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing, amazing, amazing. Having you close to me. Shana na 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 na. Fricky fricky na 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 na. Hey. I don't have that note anymore. No. What I'm learning in my path is that not all notes are for you. And if they're not for you, don't sing them. Some notes are for you and some notes are not for you. Professional singer tip of the day, for those of you who care. Some notes are for you. Some notes are not for you. And knowing the difference is where the magic happens. You can quote me on that. But not all notes are for you. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Or later today. It just really depends on how the work goes of these projects. If you want to learn more about my magic in the world and how to increase your magic in the world, you can always visit campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com. And if you don't want to do that, then just take these love notes. And I hope to see you around the watering hole in the sky. So many awful things are happening in the world, and I feel it very deeply as an empathic person and as a sympathetic person, as a person that has a human heart. I feel the pain of the world. I feel the bombs in the Ukraine. I feel the lack of clean water in Flint. I feel it all on a soul level. But I'm very, very hopeful that the sun will come out tomorrow. Thank you, Carl. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck in a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh yes, the sun will come out tomorrow, but you gotta hold on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, there's always a day away. Good to see y'all today. Live from New York, I'm Andre in the Flow. When I'm stuck in a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll love you. You're always a day away. Tomorrow. Goodbye, Tech Tight. Good to see you, Bubbas. Where am I looking for? The birds? Yeah. Have a great one, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the music. 47 minutes. Thank you once again to Tara Praolo. Carl can play his ass off. Thank you to Tara. Thank you to Carl. Thank you to Tech Tight. Thank you to Poncho. Thank you to Tall. Thank you to everybody else. Happy Thursday. For more information, campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com. And if you'd like to support me on my Patreon, it's also available at campfireinthecloud.com, campfireinthecloud.com. Have a great Thursday, everybody.
I love that Lady J215 loves all things vampires and werewolves.
Yeah. Have you always been passionate about vampires and werewolves? Have they always like called to you in some way?
It started with the whole Twilight series.
I love it. Anywhere. My favorite line of that song is "Nice is fine."
Love is different. Yeah.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Tara loves the rhythm section, sunflowers clapping. The reason why we're here, everybody, and the reason why we'll be here for the next 12 weeks of episodes is to showcase Carl J. Danielson, my friend, an amazing musical theater songwriter. And so we're highlighting track by track. Where can people find out more about you and your music, Carl, in the internet?
Well, at this moment, I have two websites. One, carldanielson.com. Make sure you spell S-E-N. And the other is Carl J. Danielson. I want to answer this about Team Edward or Team Jacob. I'm Team Jacob, but that doesn't mean that I don't believe that Edward and Bella belong together, because I do. I'm more of a werewolf than a vampire. Oh, I haven't seen the Abraham Lincoln vampire movie. I have to check that out.
Carl J. Danielson, everybody. We can't wait to see you next week as we showcase theater music by Carl J. Danielson. See you next week.
All right, El Michelle McCrae. El Michelle, you're in the house. Hey, El Michelle, good to see you. Welcome to my community vibe check. We've got my brother Esteban coming on tonight. There he is. I'm going to wave to both of you. It's going to be a good night. I can already feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Are we good over on YouTube for everybody? All right, so I'm going to send now, Root Wave, hit me with a request to join so I can bring you on up for tonight's community vibe check. Welcome everybody to my to the community vibe check. It's a Thursday, January 13th, 2022. We'll never be in this day ever again. We're joined tonight by Esteban. Oh, yeah. It's going to be amazing. I'm pulling up my show notes now. I see people coming into the room over on Reddit. Welcome to the space. Also, welcome YouTube. So good to see you. So good to see you. We got. Yo.
Hey, what's going on, man?
We got Esteban. Let me say something to me real quick. Testing 1 2 1. See if we'll get the vibe right.
Sure. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Oh, this is gonna be so juicy. Shout out to Darms and the audience down there. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Okay, maybe I should I'm gonna take a breath because the adrenaline of seeing you on the screen and like connecting here. I'm like, because you're like the first 2022 community vibe check like participant. Like,
I'm honored.
I love that namaste energy. Yeah, you're the first. My theme for this year is joyful expansion. So I was like, how can we connect with more people? How can we network more lights together? I know that the world is very doom and gloom outside, my brother, but like
Right.
I want joyful expansion. I want joyful expansion in my heart.
Mhm.
And so I reached out to you and I was like, yo, you want to talk about what's expanding in your life joyfully in the midst of chaos and everything going, topsy-turvy, left, right, center. And you said yes. So I'm so
Yes.
glad you're here.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh my
And
God.
I love the vibe. It's awesome.
Can you hear the music and everything?
Hell yeah, it's great.
Listen, we decided that in 2022 we weren't going to try to fake the funk.
Right.
Shout out to Mexi down there and all. It's me, Nicole Marie. I'm gonna wave to y'all real quick.
we were going to try to come out the gate. I ended 2021 with COVID, stuck in the house for a full quarantine, brother. And so I just kind of came out with just, arm just going for 2022. Anyway, introduce yourselves to the people. Let them know over on Reddit and YouTube who we're talking to today and what kind of magic you bring to the world. And then I'm going to hit you with all of the questions, these random questions that I have over here for you.
Sure. So my name is Esteban Condi. You can find me at therootwave.com or on Instagram at therootwave. Basically, what I do is digital marketing, online branding, content creation. Basically, I'm a business and creative consultant. And even on my own channel, The Root Wave, I have a YouTube channel where I've done about 35 interviews with people to explore, business, art, music. So I'm really into really connecting people and really understanding them a lot more.
Okay, so is this the thing that lights you up in the world? Because my first question is always, what lights you up? Is the creative process the thing? Hey, Shea Marie, the artist, so good to see another creative in the space. Is this the thing that lights you up?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for my self-expression or even trying to figure out what my creativity was, I feel like I wouldn't be here today. So I really appreciate that I grew with my creativity and I'm still growing. And I love it. It's game changer.
When did you step into your creativity? Like, I remember the moment in my Baptist church as a child when I stepped into like that moment of like, oh, wow, the way I sing really moves people in a certain way. When was that moment for you, Esteban, when you felt like, oh, like I have an impact here with my creativity in the world? When was that moment for you?
Well, I'm gonna give you like a brief history about myself, but I was always creative as I was young. When I was younger, I was like the lead role in like 2 or 3 plays. I played like the saxophone in front of everyone, and I was like color guard, sang like the Star Spangled Banner. Like I did all of that. I didn't know that meant creativity. I didn't know that meant expression. It wasn't until years later when I decided I wanted to quit my corporate job that I was like, let's try to be creative again. When I was 15, from 15 to 18, I did a music production, just making beats and stuff like that. So I realized I'm like, you know what? I'm not happy if I'm not creative, but I don't know if I'm still creative. So I want to say it was like late 2000 or early 2018 where I had the epiphany of like, I really want to be creative and just started doing things that, made my creativity come out. I'm also very big into business. So what I decided to do was kind of bridge the gap between both of them. And now I have a career in it. So I'm doing all right.
I love it. Now, we have a wonderful saxophonist in the audience, a professional saxophonist, El Michelle, who I know from the Clubhouse app. I'm not sure. Do you dive in?
Hey, this is Tara Priolo, owner-operator of Tara Priolo Studio and your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician. You're listening to Love City Radio, available to you 24/7 to tap into the love. Stay with us.
The Clubhouse spaces or anything like that?
No, I haven't yet, but
it's a whole different ecosystem of
it is, right?
Sharing. It's like a podcast, but it's ongoing. It's a lot. But even there was resonance there about the saxophone. Can you say a little more about your saxophone playing or back in the day?
Oh, well, it was like in middle school. I did it for about 2 years, but for some reason I was just the better of everyone. So anytime we had like some type of, I don't know, like some type of presentation to do, that I was always in the front center, playing.
I love it. Not afraid to share your light with people. Like we can't.
Right.
Okay. So this was the question from last night's community vibe check. We got Quasi was here yesterday in the comments, and he was talking about it. Now I'm gonna delve in and out of like heavy parts of like your work and your creativity, and then into like the the mundane stuff. Like, do you squeeze the toothpaste tube or do you roll it?
If it's full, because if it's empty, I'm gonna roll it. But if it's full, I get sloppy and I squeeze it.
Okay. So when you're pulling the toothpaste, and are you feeling comfortable enough and vulnerable enough, because this is a safe space? Are you feeling?
Yeah.
We got 16 people listening in and people listening all over the globe. Okay. What type of toothpaste do you use, Esteban of the Root Wave? By the way, I'm talking to Esteban of the Root Wave over on Instagram. What do you call it? A renaissance man when it comes to creativity and expression. He wants to help you fill in the blank for me. You want to help people
Express themselves
express themselves through
their imagination.
I love it. I love it. And okay, so what kind of toothpaste do you use?
Oh man, I don't know. I gotta ask the wife, but I think it's Colgate. I think
It's got with the stripes in it, or do you stripes or no stripes?
Yeah, it does have like 2 or 3 colors going on.
It's probably Colgate. Okay, great. And if you're pulling it fresh out the box, you are squeezing it from the side.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm impatient, but I feel like maybe because creative people are also sometimes a little bit like hasty. I don't know. That's just my theory. I wouldn't say all of them, but maybe some of them.
There's a follow-up from yesterday's question. What's the advantage to your method? If you had to teach your method of toothpaste removal to people, welcome Teaching Liberty to the space. So good to see you. I'll give you a wave. If you had to teach your method of squeezing toothpaste to people, what would your process be, and what would be the advantages? We'll go back to the other questions in a second about your brand and your business and your gift to the world that we all know that you're going to give. But what would be your method and advantage?
This is such a detailed question. It's so specific. I don't know. I never really thought about it. It's just the one thing that you're really teaching me right now with this question is that I need to be a little more present in the moments, even those little moments where I'm like trying to brush my teeth. So
wow.
I appreciate that.
Would you be present right now? And we'll go through it together because you're my guest host. By the way, we're joined by the Root Wave tonight over on Instagram. To everybody over on Reddit and also YouTube that are catching all of this love flow. We're joined by Esteban from the Root Wave over on Instagram, and he is going to guest host with me right now tonight's Community Vibe Check, because it'll be over in like the next 10 minutes or so. Esteban, it comes at you fast, right?
Right.
And let us know in the comments if you want to tonight, because we're about to step into today's question of the day. But if you want to let us know, I see El Michelle is going down. The toothpaste thing got me. Let us know down there in the comments. There's another question on deck. Are you a toilet paper over or toilet paper under kind of person? From El Michelle.
Over 100%. Over.
Me too. Yeah, I'm totally an over person. I don't want to have to in my hour of need, I don't want to have to go searching for the answers. I need the answers to be apparent. Hallelujah.
I like that.
All right. So for those of you who are on my email list, shameless plug for the email list, the Love City Arts e-blast, which you're going to see Esteban and I's interview and session together in the Community Vibe Check. You're going to see that in tomorrow's e-blast and the next few days of e-blast to just boost up a brother in love and put all of his at mentions, all of his Instagrams and Cash Apps on my email, because I believe in people. If you got it today, though, you'll know that today is Happy National Sticker Day. It's not. Do you do Snickers? Do you do Snickers? Do you do?
I do Snickers.
First of all, do you do Snickers?
Definitely.
Do you do Snickers with the almonds?
I mean, there'd have to be no regular Snickers, but when is there not regular Snickers? You know,
when is there not? That's a whole different episode of the podcast. It's fine. That's a whole different. That's a whole different episode. A whole different question. Okay. Do you do stickers? Do you believe in stickers? Did you believe in stickers as a child? Is this something that was like you do?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with stickers. I love how people now, creative people, are using the stickers as like guerrilla marketing. You know, where they're just sticking them everywhere. So, you know, it's actually fun walking through New York City and seeing like a pole that has like 1 million stickers on it, and it's just taking like 30 seconds to look at them. And, like, you know, what is that?
When you receive a sticker, what is your natural inclination to do with it? Do you save it?
Yeah, I was gonna say I put it on my hand.
Oh, any kind of sticker you receive?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like any sticker that I've received in the last 10 years have always been enough to fit on my hand. So.
Oh, so you're not putting stickers on items like on a Trapper Keeper. I'm probably dating myself by saying the word Trapper Keeper in the air.
Yeah. Well, no, that's my era too. So I remember the Trapper Keeper days. Like the more stickers you had, you know, you had the, you know, You had it. You had the swag.
It was a swag. It was a swag. And so, were you putting stickers on your Trapper Keeper, or are they going in your hands and then going?
No. If we're talking about Trapper Keeper, you got to put them on the Trapper Keeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now we know Esteban. Esteban had no clue what he was stepping into with the community vibe checks. Today's quote of the day is from Marianne Cantwell. It's, "Weaknesses are just strengths in the wrong environment."
Mm.
I thought that was, when I picked that one for today, I was like, wow, weaknesses are just strengths in the wrong environment. And I just, how do you feel about that? Like off the dome? Do you want me to riff first? Or you want to riff on it?
I don't mind saying what I got to say about it. I really think that it's also a combination of, when are your strengths present, right? So like, let's say you're at work at a dead end job, but you're super creative, then obviously you're in the wrong place, So it's really about, I guess what they're saying is like, putting yourself in the position or in the right time and place to use your strengths appropriately.
Right. Absolutely. And also, like, just because you think that you're weak in a certain area, like that's only attributed to the fact that you're not in the right environment. Like, a lot of people will downplay themselves. A lot of people will play themselves short, and they'll call themselves weak. You're not necessarily weak. You just may be in the wrong environment. You may not be in a space that can flourish and nourish you. And that's what I pull from that today. Like, I'm like, yo, like, we all want to be, Esteban wants to be, I want to be, everybody watching, everybody's going to catch us the replay. We all want to be in a space where we're going to be nurtured and be celebrated and not tolerated for who we are. And you don't let these people, make you feel weak if you're in the wrong environment. And there's a lot of people that are going to listen to this podcast later and going to pick this up in their ears or watch it later. Like, yo, they're feeling really, really bad, or they're feeling really weak about their present circumstance or where they are as far as a work situation. And the facts are, you may not be in a state of weakness. You may be in a state of strength, just surrounded by the wrong people and the wrong environment and the wrong energies. And I know you know what that feels like.
Yes, sir.
Could you tell me about a time in your path when you... Tell me about a time, because this would be super relatable, when you were perhaps, you talked about it earlier, you were in corporate and you felt like this wasn't the fit.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Sure. So I think it was like late 2017. I was at work and I started having panic attacks, anxiety attacks. I didn't even know what those were. It got so bad that I thought I was having a heart attack. So I ended up going to NYU Hospital. I was there for about 6-7 hours getting tested. I mean, I was like losing myself in the hospital. And I realized that I was like just going through, these panic attacks and being anxious. And I think what that was for me, if I look at it, in the big picture, was just, I felt like it was my soul wanted to express itself, but I wasn't in the right environment to do that. And the minute I stepped into, I want to be a business owner and I want to be creative, I just started getting, stronger. So yeah, that's an example.
I love it. I love everything about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so today's question of the day for everybody who gets the LCA e-blast. You can sign up for them. It's like the top link in bio on my Instagram. It just says e-blast. It's like the biggest thing up there because I'm like, that's like the thing that I'm pushing in 2022 in Joyful Expansion. And if you got the question of the day earlier in the day when I sent them, you would get this one, but Esteban's going to get it fresh, and the world's going to get it fresh. It's going to be fun. Okay. So, like I said, we talk about the deep things of life, the way that Esteban seeks to increase your magic and increase your joy and increase your expression of your magic in the world. We're also talking about things as mundane on the community vibe checks. I do these every night of the week for the rest of the year, 7 days a week. We've been in here for 17 minutes only, basking in this love, beauty. With a few minutes to go, the question of the day: when you're alone at home, Esteban, and this went out to everybody, so it's a safe question. When you're alone at home, do you wear shoes, socks, slippers, or go barefoot? Hey, Sunflower, I want everybody to answer and take a moment, Esteban, with this question. I want everybody who's watching right now in the You Show over on Reddit and over on YouTube. So good to see you tonight, and Instagram. Let me know in the comments as Esteban ponders, when you're alone at home, do you wear shoes, socks, slippers, or go barefoot? Okay.
Ready?
What's your answer?
I definitely go barefoot. But there's times I want to say I go barefoot 90% of the year, but I want to say when it gets cold enough, got to put on the socks too.
So it's barefoot or socks. So like the fact that I'm standing in the house in whole sneakers would like just mortify you?
Yeah. I mean, I got to be honest. As soon as I get home, I take off my shoes, I put on shorts, like I get comfortable. I get real comfortable.
Barefoot. D. Rivastello says barefoot. It is me. Nicole Marie says barefoot, of course. Y'all are saying barefoot, of course, as if this is like a thing. Like I am always in shoes. I'm always in a pair of Crocs. I'm always in a pair of sneakers. I'm always in a shoe in the house. My answer would be I'm wearing shoes. I'm not wearing a like clunk through the city shoe. Sneakers would count as shoes, Sunflower, I feel. Shout out to my mentee, Sunflower, from Memphis. We're like a global affair. You're based up here, though, right? You're in the Bronx?
Oh, right now I'm in Atlanta, but yeah, I'm from the Bronx.
You're in ATL now.
Yeah.
How'd you get to the... Wait.
I just bought a home.
Wait, you were in New York. Wait, when we first met, though, in the eWebs, in the metaverse, you were up here.
I am a native of New York. I mean, I've lived there like 30 plus years, but recently I purchased a home down here, so...
Congratulations.
Letting my time.
You know what? I have the perfect, you know what? To a brown man purchasing real estate in these times, we oh yes. We celebrate the excellence. Oh yeah. Take your bow. Oh yes. Oh yes. Doing what's best for you. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We love the excellence on our friends. My thing is this: if friends and compadres of love cannot like love on each other and like give each other big ups, like, yo, you were up here. You said like, yo, I don't even know your story.
Right.
You're up here. You're like. And you know, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be in a different place. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna plant. And you did it. And that's what the applause is. The applause are not just like Dumbledore claps of like what have you. The claps are that like no human on earth is an oak tree. Right. We have the ability to create. Could you tell us as much as you want to say before we close out? What was the impetus to just pick up your life? And you said you have a beloved. You picked up everything and went to Atlanta and purchased.
Well, it's been a ride in our relationship.
Hey, this is Tara Priolo, owner-operator of Tara Priolo Studio and your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician. You're listening to Love City Radio, available to you 24/7 to tap into the love. Stay with us.
One, so this was just a peak where we needed to be, right? Where we needed to solidify our family. We have children, but at the same time, we wanted to give them a better life. And unfortunately, the amount of money that we make in New York City isn't enough homes, but we can get even better stuff, and our money goes a longer way down here. I also have family down here, so it was easier to transition down here, but it just, for us to try to buy an $800,000 or $1 million home in New York, it would take us forever. And we don't have forever. So we're trying to just build a legacy, and this was the way to do it.
I love the building of a legacy. I'll always build a legacy.
It's so important. So important.
I used to be in Atlanta down Peachtree and Piedmont Park and all that area. I was a flight attendant in a former life. And so in my 20s, I lived in Atlanta, and Atlanta has many stories that I shall not share.
That's another episode.
Yeah. I'm not going to share. I'm not going to share that on here. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along through tonight's programming, we're so grateful to have Esteban of the Root Wave, on Instagram in our midst. Eric Clay 944 over on Reddit. So good to see you tonight. I'm doing an interview with my buddy Esteban. Would love to connect with you in the DMs. So good to see you. What a pleasure. Okay, so we have decided that there's a lot of people, a huge segment of the population that's walking around their houses full barefoot, and if they get cold, just socks. I'm in shoes all the time. Let us know, Eric and everyone in the comments, how you are walking around the house. And I think that's about where we land our planes here. You know, every night I try to hold space for gratitude, Esteban. I know that you're grateful for connecting with people and being able to promote them and their magic and their brilliance and their creativity. Esteban would love to hear from you. Eric said socks for living, barefoot preference. I must be missing out on this barefoot life. I got to get into this barefoot life. I don't know about her.
Try it.
I will, because Eric just co-signed as well. Y'all know every night I try to take a moment. Look, we have 24 hours in the entire day, but Esteban has shared with us tonight how he lights up helping people put their magic creatively and beyond into the world. Check him out at the Root Wave on Instagram, The Root Wave, TheRootWave, The Root Wave. He would love to connect with you. And look, we have 24 hours to be in our gadgets and to sleep and to pursue this shmoney and to do all the things that it requires to be an adult. But we can take a single moment right now to just be grateful for the fact that we can move to homes and build whole new lives in
legacies
in Atlanta and build legacies. I believe that these live streams, because I've got nephews and I've got people who I mentor like Sunflower, I believe that these conversations we're having about the magic we're building in the world, I think that's part of the legacy too. I think it's intertwined. I believe in this idea of a golden cord that connects Esteban to me and then me to the world and Esteban to the world, and that we're not as isolated as we think we are, Eric, and others who are watching on these other platforms. Like, we're not really separated. We're really one. It is me, Nicole Marie. I can't take my shoes off right now. I'm in the middle of the podcast with Esteban. They are hurting my feet a little bit because I was singing the pre-show. I was doing a little singing in the pre-show, but yeah, I'll take them off after and switch into my house flats out of my heels. It is me, Nicole Marie says, I daydream about a moment I get to be home and take my socks and shoes anytime I'm out. To take them off. Yeah, I daydream about the moment I get to be home and take off my socks and shoes anytime I'm out. Wow. Daily Shots is here in the space. Stacia's here. Ghost Space Killer is Stacia. And Daily Shots. So nice to see y'all. I'll just wave here. We're joined tonight, just to reset the room one last time, for tonight's community vibe check. This is something I'm doing every night. We're going through the email, as it were, talking about the question of the day and the quote of the day, and the fact that today is National Sticker Day, and we talked about where Esteban will put his sticker and where he put it on his Trapper Keeper. It's been wonderful. So thanks for stopping by. I didn't know there were so many opinions about shoe wear in the house, but I'm glad about it. Let's take a single breath to just be grateful for being present for one another in love. I love that wherever we are on the planet, we're at 56 minutes now, actually, past the top of the hour, and we took that breath together in gratitude. My question for you, Esteban, you don't have to answer out loud. It's rhetorical. My question for the room, and I ask these questions every night, so don't think I'm putting on airs because Esteban's here from Atlanta by way of New York. The questions are just simple, and I'm not trying to gut check you or anything like that. I just want to that's the purpose of the community vibe check. It's a very intentional space. Are you loving you today? ? Are you being kind to you ? Are you aligning yourself with your dreams and goals? Question mark.
Mm.
And I just ask those questions every day. They're very rhetorical questions, but I just hold space because the reason why we're here for Community Vibe Check with Esteban and the reason why we're lifting our magic into the world intentionally is so that we don't leave here. And what Esteban's saying, when he moves to Atlanta with his wife and his kids and starts talking about legacy, this is a man who does not want to leave the planet with the juice of his life still inside him. He wants to manifest everything that's inside in this life. Not saving for some next life, not some heaven in the sweet by and by. He wants his Atlanta Peachtree City heaven on earth, peach cobbler heaven right now. He is aligning himself with the dreams and the goals of his life. Eric Clay says, love you, got to head out super early. It'll be in the replays for you. I'll make sure that you get it. I'll send it to you personally, Eric. But yeah, this is a man, Esteban. I love you, Eric. One of my donors and supporters here in the space. This is a man, Esteban, who is literally answering that last question. The check-in questions I ask every day. They're like the 3 questions I would ask when I was a flight attendant. Out of Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. I used to fly there for years. Listen, when you get to the exit row, Esteban, they go, are you willing and able to open that door and throw, the 3 questions they ask you? Right. My 3 questions every day in the Community Vibe Check is, are you loving you today? Are you being kind to you today? And are you aligning yourself with your dreams and your goals? And you don't have to answer in the comments or anything like that. It's just something that I want to bring into focus for the community that I am trying to cultivate here along with Esteban and everyone else who comes through these spaces. Like, are we really trying to get all of the juice out of the fruit of our lives? I hope your answer is yes. It's a rhetorical question. I'm not here to hold you in any kind of contempt because God knows I barely make it to the train on time. Okay?
Yep.
But we're trying to align, Esteban. And you aligned with me tonight in this space on Instagram and Reddit and YouTube. And I'm so grateful, man. I'll give you the last piece of chicken. Right before, let me say this though. Let me say thank you to everybody who's in the space. If no one's told you, adults don't get told this a lot. We say this to kids a lot, Esteban, but we don't get to say it to adults a lot. Maybe you're fortunate to have a community that tells you this. But I build it into the programming of the Community Vibe Check every night because I want to let y'all know that are watching and hearing this on replays. I'm proud of you.
Proud of you too.
We say this to kids all the time, but we really don't, my brother. If you think about it, we don't say to Esteban, I'm proud of you. Clara, I'm proud of you. Esteban, I'm proud of you. You picked up your life to be happy for a legacy. You chose to create. I'm proud of you and the magic you're creating. And so for those of you who are watching out here in the metaverse, listen to this podcast on the Instagram. That's my 9 p.m. You Are Enough alarm going off in my phone. I'm proud of you. We're getting out of bed. We're doing this adulting thing. We got bills. You got kids. We got responsibilities. We got apartments. We got toothpaste in tubes. There's things to accomplish. And I'm proud of you, man, for coming on here. And I'm proud of you for living your life to the fullest for you because you recognize, as my guru says, I talk about this almost every night on the Community Vibe Checks, you recognize that we're going to be dead longer than we are alive.
Right. Put that on a t-shirt.
So right now matters. Okay, anyway, thank you, everybody. I'm proud of you for being here. Thank you to the partners of Love City Arts for they actually purchased the internet that supports the space that we speak on. So I always like to give them love. And if anybody wants to connect with us, there's a 24/7 chat room and video space that happens over on Telegram that we cultivate within our community at Love City Arts. It's called the Love Lounge and Portal. If you want to tap into that, know what's happening in the Love City Arts ecosystem, and know about the love that we cultivate here along with Esteban. The Esteban replay is going to be there in the Love Lounge drop for everybody to, the internet lurkers, Esteban. You know the crowd I'm talking about. They don't really know what you're doing, but
Right.
they know what you're doing.
Right.
And so what I love about us, Esteban, is that when they find us on our mark,
Right. Right.
we're being a sacred brotherhood.
Yes.
We're being love.
Yep.
We're being presence. We're being high vibration. Okay.
Love it.
So now that I've landed the plane, I've talked about, all the producers have told me, like, look, talk about the Love Lounge and the portal, give the partners working. Now that all of that's cleared, the last piece of chicken always belongs to my guest host of the night. This is Esteban, the Root Wave, TheRootWave, the Root Wave, over on Instagram. Check him out and his brilliance and his magic. The last piece of chicken, which is an honor in the Black House. It's like the little where does your background, Esteban?
I'm Ecuadorian.
There's a little, when the rice, there's like that little crunchy part that happens at the edge of the rice.
Oh, so good, cocolon. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I saved that for you, brother. What is that piece of your magic that you want to give to the people before we say goodnight and give them this good Buddhist blessing?
The one thing that I would say to the world is your soul wants to express itself. So make sure that as you ask yourself the same questions that you asked, and as you remind yourself to be grateful, also ask yourself, is my soul expressing itself? Because it's very important.
Is my soul expressing itself? Man, this is the first Community Vibe Check guest host and guest. You knocked it out of the park. Actually, man, people have been asking me because, people get a little skittish about shining their light, which is the thing that you and I are trying to cure in the world. Hey, Lena. Right. And so it's so funny. We're like, come out wherever you are. You got to get this magic out of you. But people would ask me, well, what is it like to be a guest on the live? And you came on here tonight and I don't know sports terms because I'm not that kind of human, but we just knocked it out of the park. Like, this is a perfect gathering of energy that wants to be loved in our own businesses and our own operations, but also in the world at large. And I could not have had a better first guest host on the Community Vibe Check from Atlanta. This is Esteban from The Root Wave on Instagram. Thanks everybody for being here. Check him out. Check out his services. If you stand in need of the things that he provides, slide into those DMs. Remember that the magic of your life happens in the DMs. All right, everybody, take a breath. Every night, the same Buddhist blessing. If you're saved and sanctified and raised like my mama and filled with the Holy Ghost, just take it for what it is. I'm not going to take your Jesus from you. I just want you to just catch this in your heart. May you be happy, Esteban. May you be healthy.
Thank you.
May you be free of all suffering. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you be free of all suffering. That's that.
Amen.
Amen. Okay. All right. So
It's the top of the hour. This is Andre in the Flow, and you're listening to Love City Radio, 24/7, daily joyful expansion for your ears.
DM Esteban later thank yous and make sure that we land the plane. But brother, I cannot thank you enough for being
thank you.
The first guest host of this new product, Community Vibe Check. Every day I'm sending these questions and these codes. It's fun for me as an adventure because it's one email from me. So I'm composing one email every day, and it's going out, and it's got the toothpaste question and the socks question. It's making me think kind of outside of the box. And I think that the people who are tuning in are also kind of playing along with that kind of magic, that element of what Dr. Brene Brown would call play. We as adults, I'll speak for myself. I'm over 30. The long faces, the dread, the lack of play, the lack of expression, the lack of joy, the lack of seeing life as half full, it kind of drains out of us by this point. And I'm just resisting all of that.
Yep.
And I just want us to just be in love for however long, because people are leaving here, man.
Yeah, they are.
And we're still here.
Yeah, we gotta appreciate it.
I love you so much. I'm gonna end this so that we can have a clean cut. And then it'll go into the podcast. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Before we tag out, because I'm a media guy, could you let everybody know in your own words how to contact you, and then I'll end it.
Sure. I would go to my website, therootwave.com.
One more time for the cameras.
Sure. So it would be, you can contact me at therootwave.com.
Awesome. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you, Esteban.
Thank you.
Welcome, everybody, to the Daily Community Vibe Check. I'm Andre in the Flow. Come and sit close. Campfire in the Cloud. Yeah. I come home in the morning, the light. My mother says, when you're gonna live your life right. Oh, mama dear, we're not the fortunate ones. And girls, they wanna have fun. Come on in, everybody. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, yeah. Good to see you tonight for Daily Community Vibe Check. I'm Andre in the Flow. Come sit by me. It'll only be 20 minutes or so. The phone rings. In the middle of the night, my father yells, what you gonna do with your life? Oh, daddy dear, you know you're still number one. But girls, they wanna... Are you singing along or not? Oh, girls, they wanna have... That's all they really want. Some fun. When the working day is done, oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls, they wanna have... Girls, they wanna... That's your part. That's your part. That's your part. Wanna have fun. I don't hear you singing. Wanna have girls, they wanna have fun. Girls wanna have... Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I wanna be the one to walk in the sun, and girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. That's all they really want. When the working day is done, oh, girls, are you ready for your part? They wanna have fun. Are you ready for your part? Oh, girls, they wanna have... Girls, they wanna have... That's all they really want. When the working day is done, oh, when the working day is done, oh, girl. Come on in, settle in. I'm Andre in the Flow. I hope that you enjoyed that opening number of tonight's Daily Community Vibe Check. I'm coming to you live from New York City in my studio to spread love and positivity and a vibration of hope into the world. That's a too long, don't read. If you got to go and make dinner or go back to work or go yell at your kids, I hope you don't yell at your kids. I hope you really don't yell at your kids. Please don't yell at your kids. But if you got to go back to yelling at your kids, go on and do that. But just know that I was showing up. I showed up tonight, February the 2nd, 2022, to be a presence for love in the world. Because if I get hit by the bus tomorrow, I say this every night, if I get hit by the bus tomorrow,